is show 113, and we're going to work on the stomach, quads, and around your knees. And one thing people say is so very difficult for them to keep the muscles around the knees nice and firm. This is going to be quite helpful. When you start out coming onto your waistline, you can do this in the prone position, which we have done earlier in this series. But now we're going to do it maintaining a pelvic tilt. You put your right foot on top of your left knee. You push the right knee away from you. Don't bring it in toward your body, but rather go out away. Tighten up your stomach. Make sure that the waistline is on the floor. Glide your legs straight up, but the knee is pointing to your right. So you'll notice that it's difficult to get it really straight. Now, if you turn it even the least bit away from you, where the knee is coming towards you, it's so easy to straighten it out. But since we're trying to work specifically in this area, pushing it out away from your shoulder and coming up, it's very, very difficult to get it straight, but you want to try. You'll really stretch up and down. Keep your stomach tight. Leg up, keep the knee pushing away from your body. Don't bring the knee in towards you. Keep the knee far away from your shoulder. And up and down. Keep your stomach tight. Up and down. Up and down. Now change sides. Put your left foot on top of your right knee. Again, push the knee away from your body, away from your shoulder. Leg up as straight as you can get it. Don't let it get straight, because if it gets straight, the slightest rotation will make that leg go straight. And we're not trying to do that. We're trying to make sure that the knee is going as far from you as you're able to go, and stretch up. That's the only way you're going to work these muscles. Stretch up and down. Stretch up and down. Stretch up, the knee out and down. Keep your stomach tight. Keep the waist on the floor. Leg up and down. All right, change sides. This time I hope you'll be able to feel those muscles, because the minute a muscle begins to get a little bit tired, and it doesn't mean that you're overworking it, the minute it starts to get a little bit tired, then you're going to know exactly where you're working. Keep your stomach tight, and as you bring your foot up and try to straighten, you'll find it even jerks a little bit because it doesn't want to go any farther. Come down, come up, and down, and up, and down. Now change. Left foot on your knee, push the knee away, leg up and down, up and down. Keep your stomach tight. Leg up and down and up and down. Good. Now come up, and now we're going to join and combine two different postures that we have worked on. I think you're going to like this. This again is going to involve going into the inverted position, into the plow. Don't roll up onto your neck bones. If you have high blood pressure, don't do this. You can do a little bit by getting your legs straight up to the ceiling with your head on the floor, but don't go upside down, all right? Hold onto your knees, tighten up your stomach, and lift your feet off the floor. Find your balance. Tighten up your stomach and slowly roll down. Come down one vertebra at a time. This is going to require stomach muscles easing down so that you don't roll quickly. Clicking down one vertebra at a time, easing down, shoulders down. Bring your knees into your chest, hold onto your toes, stretch. Now if you have high blood pressure, this is as far as you can go, all right? But the rest of you, roll back, stay on your shoulder blades, bend your knees into your chest, bring your heels down to your thighs, hold onto your knees, stomach tight, push your feet away, don't put your feet on the floor, bring your knees into your chest, find your balance, slowly straighten your legs out, tighten up your stomach, Again, coming down slowly, slowly, rolling down, a lot of control onto your waist, coming down one vertebra at a time, really using those abdominal muscles. Shoulders down, bring your knees into your chest, lift your waist off the floor, hold onto your toes, lengthen out your spine, stretch, do not roll up on your neck bones. Bend your knees, the thighs into the ribs, bring your lower back to the floor, hold onto your knees, pick up your head and shoulders, stretch up, straighten out your legs as much as you need, slowly coming up, establishing your balance. Don't put your feet on the floor, knees in close to your chest, and the legs are your ballast, that's your leverage. So every individual will have a different leverage point, so you just pay close attention. The thing is, don't let your feet come onto the floor. Coming down slowly, stomach tight, easing down, one vertebra at a time, easing down, shoulders down, head down, squeeze your thighs into your ribs, lift your waist off the floor, come back down again, squeeze, lift up, and ease back into the plow, come back down, and one more time, into the plow, come back down, hold on to your knees, sit up, find your balance, bring your knees into your chest, and feet down. Boy, I'll tell you, that is just one of the best rejuvenators for the spine. It really gets you going. It is just great. Coming up onto your knees and up on your tiptoes. Sit on your heels for the hare, the H-A-R-E. You're going to stretch through the arches. You're up on your tiptoes. Keep your hips on your heels. We did this a long time ago. This is extremely important. If you have plantar fascia, which a lot of people are having problems with their arches and their heels, this is a wonderful exercise. You go into a pelvic tilt. You don't go sway back. Pelvic tilt. Press your tailbone down in towards your heels, and inhale in the upright position, and then exhale and you fold forward. You keep your hips on your heels. You're stretching through your spine, through the glutes, through the lumbar back. Your hips want to come up, pull them back down again. That's why you hold onto your feet. Ease down, try to put your forehead on the floor, your thighs and your rib cage together. Inhale, pick up your head, coming up into the upright position. And exhale. Come out, because I'm sure many of you will have your toes hurting because you're not accustomed to being up on those tiptoes. So just rub your toes, rub around your joints, squeeze your toes down a little bit and pull them back. Your toes are made to do this. You can sit up on your tiptoes, but we rarely do that. And so we've lost that ability. And that is another very, very good example of, if you don't use it, you lose it. Sitting on your heels, feet together, have your toes inverted, have your toes pointing forward. You're not up on the top of your toes. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward, bend at your hip joints, fold forward, keep your hips on your heels, fold forward. Inhale, coming up, and exhale. Very good stretch through the joints and through the arches of your feet. Now come down, and we're going to do a wonderful exercise for your feet. Everybody can benefit from this because it's a rare time you really do anything for your feet, as you know. So have your leg out over the top of your left thigh. Your right foot is free and clear to the left of your right thigh. Hold your toes with the left hand and just push your toes back. Look down. You'll be stretching through the arch of your foot. Get your thumb of the right hand and gently rub the sole of your foot. There's so many nerve endings in your feet. This is very, very soothing. And then pull the toes down and you stretch through the top of your ankle. Those muscles are very tight because it's rare that you pull in that area, very rare. And then push back again, push back and pull down. Stretch the top, and push back and pull. Now hold the ball of the foot and imagine you've got a pencil at the tip of your toe, a big sheet of white paper. You're going to draw a huge circle, really big. Don't let the foot do it by itself because you will not get the full range of motion. Make your hand make really, really big circles, going forward, work through the ankle joint, and then come back in the opposite direction. Going the other way, big, thorough circles, loosen up that ankle joint, loosen it up, and then you make a fist with your hand. You don't hit with the knuckles, you hit with the fleshy part of your fingers, and you're going to hit the sole of the foot and the arch and the heel, going up and down, back and forth, to stimulate the circulation in your foot. You're not trying to hurt yourself, you're simply stimulating the circulation. Now, make the fist with the right hand and go to the top of your foot, Another side benefit of this, as I've mentioned before, you'll find out how flabby your upper arms are. We need to identify the enemy and then to attack it, right? Straighten out and bring your left foot way out. And again, push the toes back, stretch, and pull down, tuck in your stomach, lengthen your spine, rub the top of your ankle, rub it, push back, pull down, push back, stretch deeply, stretch. Not only you're stretching the arches, but your toe joints as well. Pull down, stretch through the whole top of your foot. Again, push back, way back, and pull down, way down. Hold the ball of the foot and start making really big forward circles. You probably have heard of Venus and Serena Williams. They're magnificent tennis players, have just done a remarkable job, wonderful African-American women. Their dad made a statement that just impressed me. I liked it so much. He said, it doesn't matter where you came from. What matters is where are you going? Oh, that's so great. Now go back in the opposite direction. So no matter what it is, where are you going? That's what counts. And stimulate the circulation. Doesn't matter what shape you're in right now. What shape are you going to be in? That's what counts. Doesn't matter what you did yesterday. It's what are you going to do today and tomorrow. That's what counts. And on the top, stimulate that circulation. Stretch out, wiggle your toes, and then concentrate on how your feet feel. Bye.
To purchase a copy of Fit and Nifty Over 50 Program 012-003, please call 1-800-553-7752 or write to the address on your screen.